Yar. All right, here we are live. So I've got some questions for you. First question is, what are your thoughts on the introductions? What do you feel about them? How do you like them? Do you like the format of them? Am I giving away too much of of what's actually happening? Am I giving away the story too much? Are they helpful to you deciding on whether you want to watch the video or not? Do you like the format? The second question I have for you is, so, what do you think about my rambling? What do you think of the way I color? What I mean by this is when I ask a question to somebody and they answer the question, I have a tendency to edit out a lot of what I say after the fact because I talk a lot and I've done a lot of editing where I remove myself from it. But there are sometimes I leave my comments in there and I'll comment in a way that wraps up what they had to say, or I'll comment with my thoughts on the topic, or I'll comment, I'll go on. So I'm curious about your thoughts on it. Am I distracting from the interview? Am I taking away from the interview? Do you like hearing from me? Do you like hearing my point of view? What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear what you have to think about that. And finally, the last thought I have on this is I want to ask you a question about. I'm considering starting a Patreon, and because I need an editor, and I doing the work myself is a lot, and I have 20 hours of interviews that I want to get uploaded, and it's a lot of time to edit. And I'm thinking about hiring an editor, but it costs money to hire an editor, so I'm thinking about starting a Patreon. Would you support the Patreon site? My thoughts about doing it is, I usually have about a half hour to 20 minutes more footage that I post here, and I'm thinking, I could do an unedited version of the interview, or I could do the blooper reel, or I could do the extra footage that I don't put on the YouTube channel because it doesn't fit the format. What are your thoughts on that? Would you support it? What do you think about it? Would you like me just to add another day and drop in the extra 20 minutes or extra 10 minutes, even though it's not related necessarily to the topic of the YouTube channel? All right, those are the questions I have for you, and I'd love for you to leave a comment below. Subscribe, by all means. We're almost at 100. We're getting really close, and I really appreciate all your support. And yeah, hit those bell for notifications and leave comments below. Join us the Facebook group. Yes, join us in the Facebook group. This Sunday, we're going to have Danny on, and I love this Q&A. It's great. So, you join the Facebook group. It's a private group, and I send out a text for Facebook Messenger, and we do a Q&A on it. And if it gets really busy, we're going to do a Facebook Live. So it's all about, finding out what you guys are interested in, getting the questions answered that you want to have answered, and getting to know the person who I'm interviewing. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to suggest. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and take care. And I'll see you next week, actually, unless you're in the Facebook group, and I'll see you Sunday. All right.